as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Giants.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Looking to throw. Brown. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
You talk about this Giant defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Brown. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
On 4th down, Brown. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. Now Jackson. And right away he lost the football.
And one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it, fighting his way through contact. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. And now they'll audible to something else. They'll run with Robinson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Here's Brown to throw on 2nd down. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Brown. And he's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. A.J. Dillon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. This defense for the Patriots very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. This is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Dallas Goedert, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. His 6th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Ryland on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They go play action with Jackson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Now Jackson. Buying time to his left.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Brown. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Giants will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Quick throw here to Johnston.
Bust through the tackle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. To throw again is Jackson.
He's got another one to John.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory.
Touchdown, Giants!
Breece Hall, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Drop for a loss on the play by D.J. Johnson.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, Brown. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
133 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Going up top for Miller. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Scotty Miller,
his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
Giants 14. Jake Bailey to kick off for the Patriots.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out.
There he goes, right side. Past midfield, look out. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Here's Jackson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Jackson. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Giants are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Brown.
Here's a screen for Robinson.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
2nd down and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
He's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. In motion, the tight end.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jake Bailey to kick off for the Patriots.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. To throw is Jackson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Straight ahead is Hall.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Patriots' 38-yard line.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Called a gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Jackson now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will tie us at 24 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the 2nd half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein. And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Back to throw. Brown. And that will be incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Steps away to his left. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep, and that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson to throw.
Out route pass complete to Goddard. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They'll run with Hall. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Brian Daboll, with his background on offense, he's got a call ready, and they are going to go for it on fourth down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They begin the drive with Robinson.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
A solid stiff arm.
And the Patriots are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jake Bailey to kick off for the Patriots.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Jackson. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On the draw, it's Hall.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
Play action. Now Jackson. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
They go play action now. Jackson. He delivers another to Goddard. Complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He gets it to Johnston. A good pickup there at 22. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Dallas Goedert laying himself out in the end zone. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Shoves him off at the 20. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Operating from the gun. Brown. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Along Nichols in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Brown throwing on 4th down. That is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So now I need an explanation for that one, Charles. You're tied, 4th quarter, deep in your own territory. What was going on in their mind?
I can't even begin to imagine. I understand being aggressive. You know, how many times have you looked at me and said, are you crazy? Why would you say go for it there? I wouldn't in this situation. I'm not sure what he was thinking other than maybe he doesn't believe in his defense at all anymore. That he just says, I've got to go for it in this situation. But his meeting, the head coach's meeting with the GM and the owner, that's going to be an interesting one because he's going to have to offer an explanation for this one.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Giants have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st down. Back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
He'll look to throw.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely fourth down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. Third down.
Flush to his right.
And he is caught.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Now first and goal. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. From the 2 now, second and goal. Back to throw. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. They'll look to throw. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere.